Hello, my fellow travelers. Nicole here, your spirit therapist, coming to talk about the energy right now. Wow. I mean, like, wow. So, the major situation we're in is Sun conjunct Mars and Mercury in Libra. And Mars and Mercury, no, Mars and the Sun will be conjunct until the beginning of November. So Mars is our action, our fight, our drive, our passion, our male, masculine force, and the Sun is our self and how we shine. And Sun is ruled by Leo, so it's sort of like fight with fight. And then Mercury is in there wanting to talk about it and wanting to have thoughts and feelings. I mean, not really feelings, but thoughts go with feelings. So Mercury is stirring all of those thoughts up. And all of this is happening in Libra, which is the sign of balance and relationship. And it's the first sign of the interpersonal signs. So this is how we're dealing with the outside world and how we're reacting to ourselves and to others. And it's pretty tight out there. It is not an easy transit. It's interesting because I love Mars. I feel like I've gotten a chance to, or some insight into being able to understand where Mars is really coming from, even with the fight, the aggression, the anger. It's something that I've worked on my whole life. But so you'd think that that would be a good thing, you know, to have this fight if you're in the right frame of mind for yourself. But it seems that we're not really that evolved where that can just fuel us and we don't get caught in tension and feeling like the mantra song that keeps coming up in my head for this time is we're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. So let's just wait for the Mars motorcycle to go by. I'm in Philly. But anyway, so how do we deal with this fight that is on our Sun? Now, there's always a good side to these situations, these planetary aspects, and that is we have a drive to find ourself. We have a drive to become more of ourself and break out and break forth from whatever constrictions we have found in our personal life, in our personal ego, and then the outside world, right? People are getting real angry about what other people are doing. There's a lot of feelings about you're slowing down the collective, or you're not seeing what the collective is really going through. And so with all the different thoughts that we can have as humans in all our opinions, it's coming together like swords pointing to each other. So honestly, I don't have a blanket okay, this is what you should do, you know, meditate. Okay, sure, meditation is helpful to quiet your mind, but your mind's going to turn back on and those thoughts are going to be there. And if you don't find some sort of remedy for it, you know, your blood pressure can go up and you can get really foggy in the head just from too much thoughts on aggression. So Spirit's telling me to just get right to the card. I picked one from the Thoth deck for us. And I asked, you know, how do we help this energy? What energy do we need to not combat, not quell, but assist? What's the energy to assist us through this Sun, Mercury, Mars conjunction, which is a stellium, by the way. It means that all three planets are operating together as one energy: our thoughts, our drive, and our self. So, so I got Queen of Wands. It's a really cool picture in the Thoth deck here. So, Queen of Wands is the goddess of fire, and she has this leopard here that represents strength and divinity, seeing through, kind of like the owl. You know, it has like a stealth that it just gets informed and makes actions. So, and you can't really see, but her eyes are sort of closed there, so she's in a meditation with the cat in all of her bigness, with the sun and everything behind it. So she's kind of the answer to the Mars Sun action, if you're going to look at it from a female point of view. She can be seen as an aggressive woman. She can be seen as a woman who knows what she wants and will do what needs to be done to get it. She can also be Aphrodite, that springs from the well of water, and her passion to live, she's the fire element that comes through out of water. So I think this is what we're all going through here. It's like we're birthing ourselves into what we're going to become. Any kind of conflict with when the planets are making it difficult for us to like proceed forward easily is always a call to action to grow. So since Chiron is in Aries, that's our wounds and also our potential for healing. It's in Aries, so we're all dealing with the male wounded ego in ourselves, in the world, in the patriarchy, in anything. So to have the female side, to realize that the female can be just as much fight as the male, but can she or will she make a new decision, make a better decision? Will she stand in her power and hold the calmness of the cat, right? It's not a dog that has like teeth and but it sits poised, and yet, you know, my cat's a mouser. It could, if you're small enough, it can kill you at any moment. So having this fire within us and being able to stay in calm meditation in this fire bright aura is the action to be taken here. It's what will help us to be fueled forward into becoming ourself, into being sovereign beings of what we think, what we feel, and standing up for ourselves, not through fights and words, but through mental action, through I know who I am, I know what I feel, and I am doing my best to center my own emotions that come from the thoughts I'm thinking, so that I don't fight too much and I don't disrupt life and things to the point where it's irrevocable. And once this transit passes, we may go, oh, wow, I got really heated, or I got really upset, really aggressive. And now what do? You know, then you have to really deal with those actions. So that's not the way. I mean, it can be the way. Sometimes that's what we need to do in order to grow, is get too angry, break some things, and go, oh, wow, I wish I wasn't so angry, and broke those things. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's something that needs to be said about this energy, and knowledge is power, and awareness leads to wisdom. So I'm not going to tell you how to deal with this, because it's very individual. If you're naturally a more interior, passive person, this could make you feel real antsy and real like, oh, why is there so much fight in the world? Why is there so much coming at me? if you're naturally a more exterior, aggressive person, then you're really going to see, wow, I'm getting into fights like 10 times a day. Like, what's my deal? So that kind of balance, we're all looking for balance right now. The sun in Libra, balance. Mars in Libra, balance. And Mercury, balance. What do we really talk about? And the internal. This shows that, yes, it's outward fire, but it's an internal situation here that's happening, where we have to learn how to deal with our own fight, with our own disenfranchised, not listened to shadow side that we may not like about ourselves very much. And if you can see, you know, yeah, I'm thinking these aggressive thoughts. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, blow up the house, forget it, you know, just put the axe hammer down and I'm out of here. So it could be the way things need to go, but as long as you know what it is that you're doing, and you know that to the best of your ability, that you know that this is what is for my highest good. I need to break free, or I need to pull it back a little bit. And again, this is happening all of October. So no matter what you choose on any given day, it's going to change. It's going to be a dance. So this is really what we're learning: how to be the Queen of Wands, how to deal with the male side of our aggression. Do we repress? Do we express? Do we center and quell? Do we... You see what I mean? It's like every scenario is possible. And lastly, I'll mention this idea of control. We do not have control of anything except for what we choose to put our mind thoughts on, and how we choose to act and react. That's really the only things that we have control of. The world, the orchestration for our own life, it's all going to come and it's all going to just show us. And we need to be able to, from the most awareness point of ourself possible, make these decisions and roll and flow with whatever comes our way from life in a better manner. This is growth. This is growth. This is growth. This is us finding our passionate, deserving, our love for self, our love for our life, our love for the world that we live in, our love for each other. That's the Aphrodite coming out. Hey man, I'm here. I'm coming out. I'm riding on a shell and I'm coming at you with all my love. All my love. But that has to start with self-love. So maybe that's the remedy, really, is to find the most self-love, the most self-calm, and to know that we really are always guided. Nothing has gone wrong. Even when things go wrong, nothing has gone wrong. It's all to teach us to grow. And the astrology does change. I looked a month ahead and the stellium starts to break apart. Everybody goes into Scorpio, which is the delving deep into what we really feel, what is occult, what is hidden from us, and what is our real psychic truth. What is our psyche's truth, really, from our heart, coming all together. So that's to come, preview of November's energy, but this is where we're at. So, you know, as an Aries, there's a lot of Aries I have in my chart. It's really best not to fight. It's best to acknowledge the fight, but to see the fight coming and go, okay, I feel a fight, or I'm in a fight, and to stop it before it goes too fast, too far, because it's never really the answer. And so to go, okay, I need to move away. I need to take myself over here and think about what is really going on here, and then express in a balanced way without too much emotion. It's the best advice that I can give. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel so that you can see when my updates come up. And check me out at spirittherapy.nyc if you would like to get a personal reading. And yeah, once again, with my spirit therapy mantra, love yourself so you can love the world and live in love. All right, take care. Talk to you soon.